We gotta say what's up to our favorite Asian. He's also talking about the streamer in the Philippines. It says I watched it, but YouTube's a liar. I didn't watch it. I got an ad! Oh yeah, that's right. My premium ran out. I forgot about that shit. See, I'm just like you guys. My subscriptions run out too sometimes. I'm a normal person. Skip it.
YouTuber and live streamer Vitaly was causing a nuisance in the Philippines, where he was finally arrested by the authorities.
I watched, fucking, who was it? Atozy. I watched a little bit of Atozy talk about this guy. I don't know who I never heard of him before this whole controversy thing. But, you know, he looks like a piece of shit. And he looks like he doesn't take anything seriously, but you're about to find out.
Now, he originally didn't take this too seriously until he started facing 24 years in Filipino prison.
Jesus
where
Christ.
Even if he isn't convicted, he will remain in their custody for 2 to 3 years during his trial. And the Philippines aren't necessarily known for their great treatment of prisoners. When covering these nuisance streamers, I once made the joke of their niche should be called live streaming until you die screaming.
That's a bar. That's a bar. Live streaming until you die screaming. You always end up in prison, don't you?
Little did we know this may become another one of the many decoy prophecies to actually.
Because it's one of those content where you get so captured by your audience that you got to push for bigger and bigger shit just to grow and sustain your audience. So you got to keep doing more and more extreme shit until you eventually land in prison. That's what that seems like to me. You just get audience captured and you end up in an infinite content loop. Why is Neph high? Because it's 420, bruh. It is 420 for another hour and a half, so I'm gonna be high for a minute. It is 420, and my ears are because it's Easter. I've also hidden eggs all around the screen, and I'm betting $20 that you can't find a single one of them. You can't find any of my eggs.
Play out. Now, Vitaly isn't that old, and max sentencing only takes him to 60, but I honestly don't know how long a rich social media star would survive in conditions like this.
How long are you? What crime did you commit?
He's a drug dealer.
You're a drug dealer? Oh, bad dog.
If a little Shih Tzu can't get a fair trial, little YouTube shits ain't either.
They don't even give the dog due process. Oh, you fucked, bro.
I first called this the prank to prison pipeline, and that's actually been happening frequently as he started with YouTube pranks. And almost poetically, his first videos with millions of views were called Disturbing the Peace, and the video that got him arrested with 20,000 views was also called Disturbing the Peace. Is it irony or prophecy that the same video that gets you on the platform will eventually be the same reason you get taken off? That's why it's great we have the sponsor for today's video.
What was my first video? What video is gonna land me in prison? Now I gotta find out. Oh, I'm gonna find out my first video. We're gonna see what video lands me in prison. My first video was Mortal Kombat. I reviewed Mortal Kombat. So the Mortal Kombat movie is gonna land me in prison. Oh, that's what my old avatar looked like. Yeah, so the Mortal Kombat movie is gonna land me in prison. Specifically the 2021 version. So whatever happens with the 2021 Mortal Kombat movie, that in about 10 years, I'm going to land in jail because of that movie. My avatar's changed a lot. Yeah, it's updated. It's updated a lot. I think I'm on the 8th iteration. I keep making revisions to it, but I think I'm good. I think I'm happy with this one. I think I'm gonna stick with this one for the foreseeable future.
But back to exactly what happened to Vitaly's nuisance streams in the Philippines.
Dude, what? He just broke into a restaurant, dove into the back, and started cooking? You can't do that shit. What the fuck? That's menace. Yeah, he's a fucking menace. Like fucking what? Alien Neph's been doing this for damn near a decade. Yeah, I started as a IRL reactor, reacting to music, and then I started making music, and then I started making video games, and then fucking here we are. Yeah, so I've been around for a minute.
Don't worry, brother. I got it. Don't worry. I'm the manager. My name is Vitaly, McDonald's.
So he's in a McDonald's. He's literally in a McDonald's in the Philippines, just breaking into the back and started using their equipment. Like what?
Ronald McDonald is me. The manager told me to cook.
This shit is so cringe, dude.
If we're already there, we're gonna be practicing in 5 minutes to understand how to take off the boards using our knees. So this is.
Yeah, that's what surfing is. I know how to surf.
Okay. Let's surf.
This guy is so insufferable, dude. What the fuck?
Give me the remote and let's go. Chad, just destroy him. I want him to, he's gonna come to my hotel and apologize. Watch. Wii Sports, go leave a Yelp review. 1 star. No, I have a question for you.
Strangers started confronting him in the streets.
When you're interacting with people here and you're messing around with them, I know it's a joke to you, but for the people here, they work hard, bro.
And guess what? And I tip him. What do you do? Exactly.
I run a software company and I provide housing for the.
So you can't just talk. Right?
See, he's just trying to flip it back on you, bro. You gotta stay with the focus. To stay with the focus of what he's doing. He's literally harassing people. How much did he tip that one lady? Where he was like bending over, like barking at her. How much did he tip her? Was it worth it? Probably not. How much do you tip them? Is it like $1 for their suffering?
I'm not talking. I'm asking you why even make that content. I'm speaking up for a large majority of people.
Shut the f*** up, because I do whatever the f*** I want. What are you gonna follow me?
I'm not gonna follow you.
Yo, I swear to God, bro.
It's a real conversation.
And I don't want to have a conversation. I don't want to have a conversation with you. What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell your viewers that you guys are better than this. You don't have to watch people with others and putting them down.
Go.
I can't believe there's actually an audience for this, bruh. There are people who actually enjoy watching this type of content. Like, you gotta have, like, freezing temperature IQ for that shit, dude.
Don't touch me before I knock you out.
You're not gonna knock me out.
Oh, yeah? What are you gonna do?
I guarantee you're not gonna knock me
Yo, back off.
out.
Oh, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? You came with these...
A trained fighter challenged him to a cage match.
I'm challenging you.
Oh, dude, what? He got challenged by an actual fighter, bro?
To an MMA fight. You don't even have to win. You just have to survive 1 round with me. And if you do, hey, I'll pay you $5,000. We all know that if my Filipino colleagues Mark Mugen or Brandon Vera.
He got challenged by a Filipino martial artist, bro. Jesus Christ. And all he had to do was survive 5 minutes while this dude fucking wails on him. Oh, I would pay to see that, dude. I would pay to see that. That'd be better than any Jake Paul fight ever. Like, come on, bro. Someone get Vitaly in the ring with this guy. That should be his punishment. That he should be sentenced by a judge to fight this guy for 5 minutes, and it'll knock 5 minutes off of his sentence. For every minute he survives in the ring with this guy. What? They'll knock a minute off of his sentence.
Former UFC fighters made this challenge, there would be a 0% chance you'd accept. But I'm 5'6" and almost 50 years old. You're in your 30s, ripped and muscular.
Did he say he's almost 50? Did he say he's almost 50? Dude, he looks good as fuck for 50, bro. What the hell? This guy is 50.
This challenge, there would be a 0% chance you'd accept. But I'm 5'6" and almost 50 years old. You're in your 30s, ripped and muscular, and probably 70 pounds heavier than me.
That
Again,
is wild, bro.
To be crystal clear, you don't even have to beat me. You just have to survive 5 minutes, and I will personally hand you the $5,000.
And even the Filipino...
Dude, the Philippines don't crack, bro. The Philippines don't crack. My grandma looked 35 until she was fucking 80, and then she just poofed into an old lady. Same with my mom. My mom looks like she's my sister. Like, it's pretty crazy.
President acknowledged him, roughly stating that he will be punished in the Philippines with no deportation, no serving his time home in Russia, almost to set the precedence of foreigners committing crimes in his country, as their general elections are less than a month away, so it's almost like a political platform to show the citizens that his party will not allow tourists to come in and harass them. This is the country that elected President Duterte, the guy that essentially greenlit drug dealers until the International Criminal Court stepped in and arrested him for crimes against humanity. And after checking in with my Filipino friends,
he greenlit drug dealers, bro?
Parts of the country still see him favorably. So just how Korea just passed laws regarding deepfakes, which especially screws Johnny Somali, committing crimes in a country that craves law and order during election season is basically seasoning for how cooked your life is. As they're even after his camera guy, who is apparently already on the run. And I, for one, am excited at the idea that nuisance content is finally going to be punished, as even if they don't convict him, the 2 to 3 years of being stuffed in a hot closet with a bunch of murderers eating scraps should be enough to prevent anybody else from trying to be the next nuisance streamer in the Philippines. But sadly, the same can't be said for Japan. As we covered when Johnny started his nonsense over a year ago, they had the opportunity to make an example out of him, but he was quickly released to do the same thing in the next country.
Come on, Japan.
And now, they are plagued with copycats in their subways.
Come on, Japan. You gotta step up. Get the Yakuza on these motherfuckers. Bring them back.
Where multiple
That is so crazy, dude. What the fuck? These people are so, like, Jesus, goddamn it, dude.
streamers go for cherry blossom season and climb the trees. And when they write articles about it, roughly translated to the copycats that could damage the property, that could result in 3 years in prison. I simply don't buy it. If Johnny could blast inappropriate content in theme parks and subways, then get in multiple fights all across the country, but you just let him go knowing the whole world was watching, your whole criminal justice system ends up looking like a joke, especially when compared to their South Asian evil twin island in the Philippines. So South Korea has a choice right now, but in this scenario, the dark path is the right choice.
You can't let up on these guys, bro. You gotta make an example out of them. That's the only deterrent.
So if you appreciate my concise, light-hearted commentary on the tragic...
Can we watch and react to the link I just posted? Are you talking about this one? If you're curious, this is old school Neph. Trying to get me to face reveal, bruh.